So question five is a little bit different. What it wants us to do is complete the first month of the amortization schedule for a fixed rate mortgage. So we have a mortgage of 112,000 at a rate of interest of 8% for a term of 25 years. So to find the total monthly payment, this is our regular monthly payment. So we're going to use the table to figure out what the regular monthly payment is. So step one, we're going to use the table. So the rate of interest is 8% over 25 years. So it looks like we have this 8%, 25 years. So it looks like our number here is going to be this 7 point, whoops, where did it go there? 8%. So 7.71816. So 7.71816. That looks correct. And then we got to multiply it per thousands. So got to move the decimal three places less. So that's going to be 112. So we have this three. I can't read my own handwriting there. Is that a three or was that a seven? That was a seven, wasn't it? So 7.71816. Okay. So let me pause the video here and I'll go track down my calculator. So pulling up our T84 calculator to find our regular monthly payment, we multiply this number from the table, 7.71816, and we multiply it by the per thousands, which was 112. This gives us our regular monthly payment. So right now we know we're going to have a monthly payment of 880 $864 and 43 cents. Now, to determine the interest payment, let's see how we can do that. So interest is the monthly rate times the balance. So the monthly rate times the balance. Let's see if we can figure that out. So as we said, our monthly payment is $864.43. But now we have to figure out of this payment, how much of that goes towards interest. So to determine our interest that comes out of that payment, we have to multiply our monthly rate. So what was our interest rate here? So 8% was our yearly rate, but we're doing it by month. So we have to divide 8% by 12. So 0.08 divided by 12 gives me my monthly interest rate. And I multiply it by the balance. So right now, we haven't made a payment yet. So we still owe $112,000. So we're going to figure out how much interest we pay on 112,000. So again, if we want, we can type in this 0.08 divided by 12, and that'll give us our monthly interest rate. And then if we multiply that by the 112,000, that tells us how much interest we're paying. So it looks like $746.67. So interest payment is going to be $746.67. So from there, we need to figure out what the principal payment is. So to find the principal payment, our principal is going to be the total payment minus the interest. So the total payment is our monthly payment, and then we have to subtract the interest. So notice how our total payment was this $864.43. If we subtract the interest payment of $746.67, that tells us how much actually went towards the principal. So if I clear this off here, so $864.43 was our monthly payment. Now, the bank takes out their $746.67 That's what's owed to the bank is the interest. So they take that out, and then this is what's actually applied to our principal. So this is our principal payment. This is what reduces our actual balance. So only $117.76 went towards our balance. So the balance of our principal, we start with $112,000. We now subtract the principal payment, and that tells me what my new balance is of my principal. So if I put the 112,000, which is what I owe the bank right now, but if we subtract our principal payment, that's what actually makes our debt go down, if you will, our loan go down. So $117.76. This is going to be the balance after 1 month. So we still owe 11,000, I'm sorry, $111,882.24. So $111,882.24 would be the balance on my principal. So that's what's really tough. At the very beginning, most of our monthly payment goes towards the bank, and very little goes towards the actual principal. And that's why you're always kind of encouraged, if possible, to pay a little bit more, because whatever you pay above this payment is actually going to be applied to the principal and make the debt go down, make your loan go down a little bit quicker.